What's up, guys? We're going to do another unboxing video. I got two packages with two different, well, I believe comics in it. And don't mind my woolly sockies here because it's getting colder. So, I was a little bit busy opening it up for, the video, but, this was a fortress. There's a lot of plastic around it. Here, too. This is from Comics 14. Thank you, Comics 14, for sending me this package. So, without further ado, let's open this up. I probably need two hands for that because it's still very well sealed. I like that, of course, because, well, nobody likes damaged comics. So without further ado, I'm putting it in here. So here's going my tablet. Click. Skateboard. Which has nothing to do with the video. Okay. Okay, shit, I forgot my knife. All right. Sorry, guys. Where is it? Ah, here. No. What is the best part to open this box? So I tried to open it from. Oh wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? So you see this rip here? Yeah. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. With violence. I'll try anyway. Maybe I was a little bit too optimistic. Oh, we're getting there. All right. Here we go. So I already know what's in it. It's this. I bought me a lot of new well, it's not new, but new X-Men from back in the day. So I'm gonna try to unwrap this. It's an unboxing after all. It was a nice sale. I believe $2 each or something. And there was some nice. It's not that I actually needed it, but the artists are cool. Like, oh, I don't know, Grant Morrison, Mark Silvestri, right? And you also, I'm gonna show you everything. Why not? Oh, I got me also a free comic, which I'm never gonna read because it's a comic from 2020. So I'm just going right into the garbage can without a board and bag because that's probably the most valuable of all these comics, right? Modern comics sucks. I say it then, and I say it again. I'm gonna die on that hill. Look at this shit. Anyway, but thanks, Comics 14, for giving me a free comic that I'm never gonna read, but I appreciate the thought. I'm liking older comics, 90s stuff. Hint. You don't have to do it, of course, but still. I still appreciate it. I'm serious. Anyway, so we begin with this one. Mark Silvestri. Right. So I believe I got from. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you anyway. And since these are, Here Comes Tomorrow, right? So this is going to be an arc. I believe I'm going to then, or maybe a review it. Why not, right? Maybe I do it today. Who cares? Also got some with Grant Morrison, I believe it's Phil Jimenez. Jimenez is, we got to open a couple up, by the way. In my opinion, he is the equivalent, if I can say that, of George Paris. His attention to detail is amazing. George Paris is still my favorite, but I always compare him to Paris because, I don't know, it's similar, but not. Maybe it's because of the detail. I'm not entirely sure. I'll go with Bacalo. I'm not sure if that's actually good, what we're going to see. Never was a big fan of, what is it, Phantomax, or what his name is. I quit, like I said, reading comics around these times. Is it what even? No, it's also with Jimenez. But I always like this art, these versions. And so I'm pretty interested. And of course, Frank Quietly. Is that how you say it? Quietly. His art is amazing, and I love this very over the top costumes, and also Emma Frost's very skimpy costume. This is a great cover, by the way. Wait a minute. I'm looking for the. You know what? We're gonna open this up. It's an unboxing after all. Now, I mean, I love it when Marvel was a little bit more. Hey, let's try pulling the readers with, being, having a very, what's the word, sexy Emma Frost, and it worked, I believe. So, no, not SpongeBob. Come on. So this Jimenez's art, I believe it changed over the years, right? But it's still detailed, still fun. But this is clearly, hey, Norman Ratman as the anchor. Oh, wait a minute, this is Kieran Grant. So basically, no, okay. Why did I say that it was Phil Jimenez? I mean, this isn't even Van Skyver cover. I don't know. Let's try that again with another one. So yeah, let's do the Frank Quietly. Why not? Right? I'm gonna put all these comics in a different bag and board anyway. So again, Frank Quietly's art. It's great. Skip. More ads. Big fan of his work. I like his style. And this is not even it's all in the dark, right? So it's not really the best representation of his art. So I don't know. It's next. Let's pull the Phil Jimenez one. So it says here Jimenez, so it must be okay. It's weird. I want to show you art, and then oh no, it's we barely can see it, and it's not the artist at all. Yeah, here we go. Right now, look at this. It's freaking awesome. A little bit more wide shots, nice colors, great art. It's very detailed. Yeah, I like it. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? When X-Men was fun, before they ruin it. I don't even know what the timestamp is with these comics, and when I mean which dates this comic is. I can of course easily. What's this? 2003. Okay, not bad. Got a couple of more. So this is Evan Van Skyver's art. Woohoo! Frank Quietly. Damn. Also Evan Van Skyver's art. Sigma cover. I'm not familiar with this artist. You can see. It's great. Lots of detail. We're going to take a look at Evan's art here for those who are not familiar with his art. Another strange character that I never got behind. Yeah. I believe this was the sister of Professor X. I'm a little bit behind times when, around this time I started to quit comics because I was fed up with it, I needed a break from comics because it was not fun for me anymore. I just picked up, I believe I stopped around 2006, 7, maybe 2010. But, the interest was waning a lot. So, yeah. Which is a little bit of a shame, but hey. I came back, and because of my exile or hiatus, I found my new love for comics, but not for Marvel and DC, as you all know. Now, this is Ethan's art, extremely detailed. I believe his best run was in for DC Comics with Green Lantern. He invented a lot of new characters. I believe he was also co-creating this Muslim character. They say, well, Kamala Khan is the first one. No, actually not. It's called, I believe she calls Dust or something. Ethan was co-created or created her, I believe. And she was actually the first one. So all this narrative that you are seeing online, from modern Marvel, it's all BS, right? Oh, this is the first gay character. Oh, this is the first lesbian character. No, it's not. We had a lot of diversity back in the day, but you all want to shove that in your face because, well, they have to check boxes, right? Is she in here, actually? Maybe. I don't see her. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Let's continue with the next unboxing, guys. Ugh. Right. Where's my box? Here we go. All right. Now, I'm not sure what's in here, but yet let's use brute force again. To a certain degree, of course. Wow. All right. Just a couple of them, not much. So, what's this? Oh, wow. I totally forgot about this one. How I do get this one? Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is fun. So back in the day when I was younger, this is a Dutch comic, by the way, if you can call it a comic strip. It's called Bloke, But as a young boy, I didn't even knew because it's with double O, like a bloke, right, in English. And I believe they translated it into BLOOK. And this is basically a super, a little bit of a, how do you say, a Shazam, right? A young guy, boy, inserts some kind of a super molecule and turns him into bloke or something. But before we get into this is going to be, check out last. So this is a very old comic, I believe from the 70s or something like that. Let's check it out. And I believe I bought it for, I don't know, $2, $1.50 maybe. It's not the best. But I appreciate that they send it to me like, in this very cool looking, sleeve, as you can say it, right? Right, okay. I'm going to talk about this a little bit in a second. But before we do that, let's, have the rest of the comics. So we got Superman with Demolition. This is a well-known cover. Unfortunately, I got the Dutch version. With Jesus, what's the guy's name? The black guy. I forgot. Anyway, but it was controversial or something. I don't know, something about controversy. Anyway, I got me some Chuck Dixon and Jim Ballant, Catwoman. I believe this still is one of the best looking Catwomans and costumes. My new favorite superhero, Hawkman. I also got me Wildcats X-Men Golden Age. I didn't know it was a 4-parter because I did a review. I believe it was X-Men Gold. No, this is Gold. I don't know, with X-Men and Jesus Christ, with Jim Lee's art. Why am I forgetting always? I'm going to unpack this, by the way. With Jim Lee's art and another one from Wildcats. God, Grifter. Jesus, yeah. So we're gonna take a look at this. Yeah, this is with Charis Travis and Scott Lobdell. I love this art. It's purely mostly black and white with color schemes, but you can see how good Charis is. Is that how you say it? Travis, I'm sorry. Travis's art is, and the attention to detail is insane. I hope the story is good, right? Even for a one shot, this is good enough for me. Wow, looks great. Nice. I don't want to reveal too much. Probably gonna take a look at this. All right, we got a Turok Dinosaur Hunter. So now I only got this is part 2 of number 2 from Valiant Comics. So I got the number 1, I got the number 2. This is with. Why am I forgetting the artist? Yeah, we're gonna open this up anyway. So who cares? Part Sears, yes. Great. Very fun. What is this? Bloody good. Bloody good indeed. That's. Man, if I'm looking at this, and I don't want to be that guy that talks about this whole time, but modern comics, man, what a downgrade nowadays. If you look at stuff like, what I showed you before with Wildcats, with Ethan's art, with Frank Quitely's art, and even this one, Robocop versus Terminator, issue number 3 of 4, Robot versus Terminator from Frank Miller and Walter Simonson. This is, believe it, number 1, right? No, this is not number 1. This is 2. And I got a number 1. I miss only one issue, and that is number 4, which sucks. I also got it complete. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, and I guess it's got some Supermans, Back to Krypton, and this one with a Parasite as well. But I want to take a look at this, because I love Walter Simonson and I love, Terminator. It's a little bit of shiny in it. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, I know it's a number 1. Yeah. Look at this. Isn't this great? Man, what happened to the comics industry? I don't get it. What's this? Oh, nice. Some kind of a thing that you can put out and reassemble, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I watched that movie in the theaters. There was some kind of a anniversary thing, I believe. No. We have a movie theater when they showed a couple of times in a week older movies from the 80s and the 90s, and it was also Robocop. And I saw it, man. I had the biggest smile on my face seeing this movie again on widescreen in the theater. That was so much fun, right? Unfiltered, uncensored, the way it should be. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at this if I ever got the chance of getting the last issue. Yeah, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Oh, no, not yet, because we have that bloke comic that I wanted to show you. I mean, I believe it's only here in the Netherlands, so you cannot get it. But, I'm going to show you what I've read when I was younger, and we had it called a weekly strip called Eppo or Pep. And all these adventures and comics or stories were, how do you say, featured in that weekly, monthly book, including Bloke, but that more in black and white, and this is in color, which I appreciate. So yeah, so this guy is transforming into the strongest superhuman in the universe, etc. And he's getting a costume, and you see his in his weaker form, right? Yeah, it was a funny for kids, right? But I also got introduced to, people with super strength and all that stuff, right? And it was just fun, right? And I'm happy to get this, because if you're looking this on the marketplace or eBay, it's pretty expensive, because this is really old. And the art is pretty good for that time too, man. It's just more, like I said, fun, pretty colors. Yeah, this brings me back. This is more like a nostalgia factor for me. And I just wanted to show you guys, right? Bloke. Yeah, I don't remember much. I got the ones that I have still lingering around is more black and white. So I'm surprised that this is in complete color. Yeah. So this is from, does it say when? How old is this book anyway? Let me check. 1970. That was before I was born. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, it brings us to the end of the video. I hope you like it. Please give me a like and, say something in the comments. I really would appreciate that. Yeah. See you next time. Bye-bye.